My next world is the hardest yet. And you will fail on that, I'll bet. There's one high treason here. Banjo-Kazooie. We're really pulling into the later part of the game now. Let's check out the game totals. Yeah, it's cracking on this, isn't it? Oh, that's right. Before we go up here, start messing with serious stuff, there's something else we need to do. Yes, that's correct, yes. Yes, there's a couple of ways we can do this, but I'm going to do it the hard way. Might be the only way, actually, thinking about it. I'm not sure there is another way. Oh, we got it this time. I don't mind going this level, man. I love this level. Sure we don't get the bounce from that, should we? Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Kazooie. Man, I always like that smashing sound. It's like the game's serious, man. Yay! Smash that glass eye. And there's a slightly odd way of drawing there in the level. I'm not sure if it's just how I'm looking at it. Yeah, it is just how I'm looking at it, I think. Yeah, it definitely is. The eye is forever smashed now. You bog-eyed bitch. You're jealous, you fucking bastard. You're getting fucking fusty. I'll bray you. Oh yeah, man, look at this. Oh, that's right, we can't do that yet. This is getting to be serious stuff now. Oh, we didn't do the sandcastle. It's only red feathers though, we don't really need them too much. There is a big flying section in this level, in an area that I don't remember as well, but of course this area is closed right now, but we want to be over here first. There's a shortcut we can get. There he is. But they're not very far. Like, it's to a point where it's like, is it worth it? I really never use these things. I don't think they rigged them up the right way, to be honest. Kind of odd, a lone railway crew. I've got a feeling... Oh, maybe. Let me see. Yes, now you can see there are openings in here. There's another one up there. I could have sworn there was one back this way, but... Oh right, yeah, this is permanent, isn't it? I don't think there's anything down that other tunnel, other than a one-up, but... Maybe we'll go down there really fast and have a look, but... Because there's that grill, isn't there? Unless this goes there. That's right. That we want to be in there. This very strange area. It always feels like something nasty is coming here, doesn't it? We should come back to that shortly. This is the other side of that grill. Check that out. Not sure why it's there. Maybe just to show us that the room's flooded and there's a one-up. I don't know. definitely Mad Monster Mansion stuff down there, isn't it? It's odd seeing them both so close together. It feels like it should have been earlier in the game, Mad Monster Mansion, but yep. Welcome to the evil. I definitely remember having this level open without having the water this high. But the ship is sank, I guess. How's our health? It's looking alright. Okay. Those things don't work underwater, do they? They might. Yeah, they do. Wow, that took 2 off us as well. I've got this skirt, so when I'm thinner, it really makes me look a winner. Until I spill my fucking dinner. Oh yeah. Oh fucking yeah. You know what's coming. You know exactly what's coming here, don't you? You know that if any level is going to cause rage to ensue, supposedly Grunty Industries is on the other side of that door. Supposedly. There was a rumour that floated around. And that the two would somehow be linked with the stop and swap. That egg definitely seemed to... I guess it does look a bit like Grunty Industries. But it might just be because the same people made an industrial texture set. And I didn't play Banjo-Kazooie that far. I didn't even get to Mayahem Temple before I went, man, this is shit, and turned it off. I'm thinking I might give it another go all these years on. It's very egg heavy, this level, by the way, so you might want to watch out for that. Wow, that water is much higher than I remember it being. I definitely don't remember it being that high, but is the ground higher over there? It looks to be. Let's get Grunty's dialogue. My oily water in you plunge. You'll lose air while in that gunge. Yep, we lose air whilst on top of the water because it's bad for you. So swim underneath it because it's faster. See, sounds counterintuitive, but that's what you want to do. Lose air at the same speed, I think. Yet you move faster, so you're gaining something that way, aren't you? I seem oddly high res, that texture. Yeah, we can move it out farther to get that stuff, or maybe we should. That's right, the toll goes up. There's someone who spent quite a lot of time on boats and hanging about in docks and stuff. I can tell you that this isn't really very accurate. Now we're going to have to go in there, but I'm going to leave that because it's horrid. And that's that flying section. I'm probably going to get that out of the way pretty early on, I think. Why am I being Kazooie here? Now, I can't remember, there might be a shark in there. Now, it seems likely with there being a ginger over there. Yes, there is a shark in here. I wonder if it's Snacker or it's he's got a brother. The last few gingers have sort of got stuck to the top of the screen. Under the scum you'll breathe your last, because air is used twice as fast. Oh, we use air twice as fast then. But it makes me wonder, how much faster does he move? Does he move twice as fast? Well, part of me felt maybe it did go down faster, but... This water looks clean. But it's not. Oh! What the fuck, man? I pressed attack. This controls, man. I love the indoors version of music. I don't associate this one with pulling my hair out. No, maybe this level is probably why I'm bald today. It's quite difficult to play the music from Rusty Bucket Bay, I find. A little bit of sound lag going on. It doesn't seem things run that smooth. The puzzle is up there somewhere, I think. Or it comes out up here. Something. I'm sure this is the flying section in here. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. But I should remember this level quite well, the amount of years it took me to beat back when I was little. That's right, so honeycomb! Yes. Now, is it on a timer? No, it's not on a timer. So where's the flight pad? Is it over here? Or is it non-existent? It's over there. I like that whole, you know, jump in an octave bass thing. There's probably a name for it, but I don't know what it is because I don't know nothing about music, man. Very little. I know more than I did, but I kind of like not knowing. Yeah, the harp version, it's a shame we don't get to listen to it that much, because it actually sounds pretty good. Oh, let me out of here, please, game. No, please let me out. I'm gonna die. We're gonna fucking die. See, the other thing you can do is hover over the water. It seems to slow down the air loss a bit. Okay, we're gonna get over there. Might as well... Oh, shit, man. One more hit and we're dead. What? I didn't press that. Come on, game. Don't be silly. Shark can't get out here. Okay, we desperately need health. I think I can get back to the ladder before we cough and drown, but there's a beehive over there with... There shouldn't... I don't know if the hazards respawn, but there's not that much going on, so we should be safe. It'll take it out here, this level. It really does. You need to keep your wits about you in here. I can imagine in my mind what it would smell like here, you know? I don't know that there's a way in there. I don't remember. There may be a hole down there, but I'm not sure. No, maybe not. Maybe I was remembering right that there's no way in there. Bees are very angry. This level makes me quite angry. Oh, how nice. I would probably make it as Kazooie though, yeah. I quite like music that makes use of like sound effects like that. It's quite cool. It does kind of fills me with like this, you know, that hate that makes you almost feel sick. Yeah, this level kind of causes that. I don't believe there's, yeah. So, I don't believe there's much challenge to getting this puzzle piece. So that's our first puzzle for in here. The whole area's trapped. You can see it's very dangerous, this level. It's very treacherous getting around in here. Is there anything hiding down here? Doesn't look that way. Oh, that is so close to the edge, it's not even funny. I think that's all the notes, looking at it. You know, so there was miss a few and spend ages back in here at some point. It's got some of them bitey fish, they can obviously live in here. The anchor's probably right now. Yeah, you can hear the little fucker. I'm trapped. Help! Get this thing off, Snorkel. Oh, not the snorks, man. I hate the snorks.
Come along with the snorks. Swim along.
Cotton sucked. And blood. Taking her off me when I'm in a goddamn cutscene. Oh god, I need her. Come on. I like that. Don't remember that. That's kind of cool. That's these little gay sailor boys. Gay sailor boys. Everyone else sailors are gay. That's not fair, man. Most of them aren't. And if they all were, then shit, it wouldn't matter, would it? Because, I mean, they're just doing an honest day's work, most of them. Still, most of them aren't. At least they don't seem to be. That's nice. As much as I hate dolphins, little fucker did just give us a puzzle piece. He's still got to live in that crappy water, though. Right, I'll have that. Yeah, I think stopping to do a celebration wouldn't be a good idea right now, would it? Never know, we might touch the boat soon. That sounded wrong, somehow. And it's a boat, so I mean, how... Man. Yep, we're gonna go over there and molest the ship, right? I mean, all ships is women, you know that, so we're gonna molest it. Because, I mean, that's the right thing to do. Huh. Toxic, eh? That sounds lovely. Yeah, there is an area modelled under here. Well, that seems particularly treacherous to me. Eat cum blow cum, eh? Oh, that's what we don't want to go in. I can't remember if it's instant death, but I'm going to play like it is. You do get some pretty dangerous walkways on docks, though. They've got that right. The rules on the water are a bit funny, like they're there, but they're not well enforced, and things tend to see a lot of neglect. I don't see any need to bring that one out further, even if it does go further. Next one, though, is a bit of a wonky bugger. You can see they're getting smaller. Last one was not, was it? No, it's a crib. Now, really, we should have probably gone and done the engine room first. I think the game could have at least kept the notes off for losing a life and only reset them with the game quit or game over. I do think that was probably a bit harsh in reality. I suppose you could argue the moral of the story is don't suck at the game, but it's a pretty large margin for error on the Nintendo 64. Now remember, this is a little health cache here, though. This honeycomb should stay loaded. Right, they won't stay loaded, but the game will remember them, kind of thing. Try nitrotoluene or whatever it is. Whoa. Is it toluene? I can't remember now. It's been years since I did chemistry and I wasn't even that great at it. Oh, man. Well, it's worth it, I suppose. Extra lives. They don't refill your life, which is something I've always, in any game, found a bit shit, really. Some games do. I have played games where they've done that. Music, but I quite like it. It's kind of annoying, but I like it at the same time. It's catchy. Clanker still has the most catchy music in the game, by far. Like both the level music and the inside Clanker music. That could have sworn there was another one of them bastards here. I'm not the only one who saw that, right? By all means, skip the video back and have a look. I swear, just after I killed that other one, there was one there. The ginger's off to the right, by the way. I can hear it in my headphones. That's the N64 rendering at its best. And bless it, it tries. It's to my left now. There we go. God, they just stand there useless though, don't they? Look at them. The question is, how do we get out of here? Oh, there's a ladder, okay. Oh, very industrial. I like this place, man. For all the annoying that this level has, I still like it. Oh, that's right. The toll's all the way over there. And even if we hit it from here, I don't think it'll register. That aim is not centre, is it? Yeah, it's just too far away, and there's no ladder over there. The nearest ladder's back here. So we have to get there from the boat. Well, I guess it's time to go and molest the ship. Yeah, I'm molesting a ship. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to achieve this, but I will accomplish it somehow. Well, that seems reasonable, doesn't it? You know it's going to be on a timer. Oh, what's the solution for those things over there? Oh shit, we need to be going faster than this, man. We'll take the hit, fuck it. Oh no. Oh. Let's go to up the crane's got the safety. Ooh. Maybe not. Yeah, man, some of these. Yeah. Like that. It's kind of creepy, actually, isn't it? By the way, I remember the solution. Level actually tells us. Now, we'll mess with all the portholes and shit soon. I mean, these ones will be portholes. When they're on the other side there, shouldn't there be starboard ones? Well, no, right? I mean, why are they all called portholes? I mean, it makes no sense if they're not on port. These ones aren't on port. What is it? 312 something? I don't remember, but there's like a sign. Next to one of the life rings, I think. I swear, there's a sign that tells us the solution. Because you know if we do it wrong, it's actually going to hurt us, right? I mean, that's how this game works. Oh look, there's more tolls over here. There's a ginger on the end of that platform. I'm tempted to do the engine room early, but, you know, I'm just going to be ballsy and save it till last. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there we go, 312111, man. Jeez, I could practically remember it. I wasn't far off. I'm alright at this still, man. Honestly amazed by how much I remember. That's how good this game is, though. Right. I mean, it's not cheating. The game tells us the damn solution. 3. 1, 2, 1, 1, and 1. Now, most little portals only exist for nerds, I think. I don't know if there's really much of anything up there. No, not really. There's shit up there, definitely. We'll fuck around with this shit first. We'll try all the portholes in this general area. And the little ventilation shafts. Ah. Yeah, this place is quite hazardous to our health if we're not careful. Everything red will kill us. How the hell does that work? Look, they got one of those bog monsters, yet it would have to come out of there. Bloody hell, man, that was vicious of us. Oh! Man, look at that shit. This place is real dangerous. Oh, you just knew they were hiding a note there. Imagine that, getting like 99 notes and trying to find that fucker. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. Wow. Yeah, this boat is violating some of the operating guidelines, I am sure. You can bust those, but not by regular attacks. You've got to use up, like, gold feathers and shit to do it, and it's barely worth it. Yeah, it is. The challenge has definitely stepped up by this stage. Man, they're kind of annoying, aren't they? They can't get us under here. It stands to reason, you know, they would have a place to install people under the desk. It's a boat, man, you know. We're away at sea for long periods of time with men. Just men. For many days at a time. Up on the deck with lots of men, or down in the galley with lots of men. That light looks further to the back than it really is. We can't do anything with any of this stuff, I don't believe. I think it's all just for display. So I say, it's odd when you think about all these little cubby holes that have no real purpose outside of looking like, you know, like part of the level and stuff. It's kind of odd for this kind of game. You might notice I'm using Kazooie a lot less in this level as well. So I think it's worth going slower in here. Oh, really? Right, they're a different section of the book. We'll deal with them next time. Oops. Well, that got cocked up. We're still going to deal with them next time. I'm going to go up on the smokestacks now. In front of us here. Let's get up there. Yeah, the frame rate's going to go to shit up here, I do remember that. And you can sort of see by how the platform's only one polygon thick that they were definitely trying to have it cut polys by now. Things wasn't running so good. These will prove to be the entryway to all of life's problems later on. Yeah, that frame rate is not good of me. Right, let me have a look over here then. So, someone watching this probably has far more experience with Banjo-Kazooie than I do. Does that look like Grunty Industries to you? I mean, it don't really to me. It all just looks kind of generic to me. But do you think Grunty Industries is on the other side of that gate? Or do you think it's just a coincidence because it was by the same people and therefore looks similar? Whoa! Fuck that, I'm getting up there now. They have made a powerful enemy today. I shall stop recording once I get up there, so I can go and have my supper, and then I shall come back, and we'll finish this level off, and I'll probably die in the engine room, and make life very hard for myself. But I am honestly blaming lag for that fall, I really am. It's the lag. It's problematic, and I'm sure you can see how bad the game lags up here. Like, my console hates this. And with it being in the state it is, and it having a tendency to overheat already, I'm not going to pause the game up there. I'm actually going to come all the way down here, and I'm going to pause the game back in this middle area here. And the game's running fairly decently here. But it's definitely got a bit of a trudging in syrup feel in this stage. So yeah, am I Treason? Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very soon.